1986 pop was everywhere. You had MTV running non-stop, movie soundtracks like Top Gun and Rocky IV turning songs into events, school discos with slow dance ballads, synth pop bangers, novelty records, soft rock, and early dance all fighting for the same spot on the chart. The rules were simple. If radio hammered it and people bought the single, it could go all the way to #1, even if the critics rolled their eyes. That's how you get soap opera ballads next to cutting-edge synth pop, novelty comedy records next to serious breakup songs, and once the year was over, pop just moved on. This is 1986's Ignored #1 hit on pop music, Why Critics Missed It, Top 12.
And then bury all your clothes, make your left knee green.
If you grew up in the UK, this one probably lives in that strange corner of your memory with silly TV catchphrases and bad school discos. It's that deliberately annoying tune from the satirical show Spitting Image, a fake holiday dance song mocking cheesy party hits like Agadoo.
With salami in your ears, casserole your grand, disembowel your...
The vibe, pure parody. It's goofy, shouty, and intentionally stupid, like the musical equivalent of a rubber chicken. You can picture kids at a family party flapping their arms and doing the dance while adults look quietly horrified. Definitely not a late-night deep emotion song, more like your uncle after his third lager energy.
Take care of your nose, yes, you'll hear this song in the holiday discos.
Behind the joke, though, it's real pop craftsmanship, written by comedy writers Rob Grant and Doug Naylor with music and production by Philip Pope. It was designed to sound like the kind of summer holiday earworm. It was mocking. It worked so well that it hit #1 on the UK singles chart for 3 weeks in 1986.
We be sure that it was for the better.
If you watched British TV in the mid-'80s, this one hits instantly. It's the soap opera ballad from EastEnders sung by heartthrob barman Wixie at the piano. The memory trigger here is pure TV drama, sad faces in the Queen Vic, slow zooms, everyone looking emotional while this tender ballad plays. The song itself is a soft,
In a changing world.
sentimental piano ballad. It's not flashy. It's the kind of thing you'd imagine over the closing credits of a breakup episode. Big chorus, emotional strings, lyrics about holding on when you feel like you've already lost.
Suddenly we seem to stop.
Bedroom sing-along vibes, maybe a late-night cry-in-your-room moment, written and produced by Simon May, Stuart James, and Bradley James, all tied closely to EastEnders. Every loser wins wasn't born in some LA writing camp. It literally grew out of a storyline on the show.
And we must live for now, 'cause every
Released as a single in 1986, it went all the way to #1 on the UK singles chart for 3 weeks and ended up as the second best-selling UK single of the entire year, only behind Don't Leave Me This Way by the Communards.
Hey, Pop Lore family! Did you know only 1% of viewers are subscribed? If you love deep dives into pop legends, forgotten gems, and the stories behind the songs that shaped generations, hit that subscribe button right now. And don't forget to turn on LL notifications so you'll be the first to know when we premiere our next video. It's free, it helps Pop Lore grow, and it makes sure you never miss a single countdown or music story. Let's build this community together.
I wanna feel every beat of your heart.
Close your eyes and think of a slow summer evening. This is that song. Gentle lover's rock groove, soft vocals, a melody that feels like warm air over a balcony. For a lot of people in the UK and parts of Europe, this was the wedding slow dance.
Inside me has been sleeping. waiting to...
Or the song that played in the background while your parents slow danced in the living room. The vibe is pure romantic calm. It's not power ballad drama. It's tender, laid back, and a bit old-fashioned. The kind of tune you'd put on when the party's over and you're just slow dancing in the kitchen.
My son, I wanna wake up.
Originally written by Nashville songwriter Ben Peters, the song was recorded earlier by country artists before Jamaican singer Boris Gardner gave it a smooth reggae soul makeover in 1986.
I want you to be the first thing.
His version went all the way to #1 on the UK singles chart for 3 weeks and was the third best-selling single of 1986 in the UK, also topping charts in Australia and charting strongly in South Africa. Memory Trigger, soft focus 80s video, pastel clothes, gentle smiles, that super sincere duet vibe where two people promise to love smarter next time. You can almost see it playing on VH1 at 11 p.m. while you're half asleep on the couch. The feeling here is very mid-80s adult contemporary, slow, polished, sweet, a little bit fluffy. It's the kind of song made for driving at night with the radio low, or for those mixtapes you made for someone you liked.
Next time I fall in love,
But were too shy to actually give. Written by Bobby Caldwell and Paul Gordon and produced by Michael O'Martian, the duet appeared on Peter Cetera's solo album, Solitude Solitaire, with Amy Grant crossing over from her contemporary Christian bass into mainstream pop. In late 1986, it reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and the Adult Contemporary chart, and even earned a Grammy nomination for Best Pop Performance by a duo or group with vocals. Think bright sunny video on the beach, Huey in casual clothes, stuck on a deserted island with a woman, smiling through a goofy romantic storyline. It's the kind of song you remember from daytime music TV or those soft rock weekend radio shows. The vibe is easygoing and playful, a doo-wop inspired mid-tempo tune about long-term love. Not the fiery early days romance, but the we're in this together for better or worse kind. It's perfect for a road trip, for Sunday cleaning, or just for singing along in the kitchen. Written by Chris Hayes and Huey Lewis, Stuck With You was the first single off their album. And became the band's second #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, spending 3 weeks at the top. It also cracked the top 20 in the UK and hit #1 in Canada and Zimbabwe, among other countries.
Is there another in your memory?
This one lives in the memory as pure late-night radio. Imagine lying in bed, small bedside radio on, and this comes on between ads for love song dedications. It's the sound of heartbreak on a warm night. Slow, smooth, bittersweet. The vibe is soulful but restrained.
Love song, touch the very heart of me.
Billy Ocean doesn't shout, he glides. The song sits somewhere between quiet storm R&B and soft pop, built for slow dances and emotional bus rides home. Written and produced by Wayne Brathwaite and Barry Eastman, with Billy Ocean also credited as a co-writer. It appeared on his
How it could be you loving me.
1986 album Love Zone. The single reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in July 1986, also topping the U.S. Adult Contemporary and R&B charts that summer. Memory Trigger, that huge echoing chorus with the mysterious line in Greek, the one you maybe sang phonetically without really knowing what it meant. This is driving at night music, big drums, atmospheric keyboards, vocals that sound like they're echoing down a highway. The vibe is dramatic pop rock. It's uplifting and spiritual without being a church song. The kind of track that feels perfect over a montage of someone leaving town to change their life. The title phrase, Kyrie Ellison, literally means, Lord, have mercy. Giving the song a searching, almost prayer-like feel. Written by Richard Page, Steve George, and John Lang, and produced by the band with Paul DeVilliers, Kyrie appears on Welcome to the Real World. After their hit Broken Wings, this follow-up went all the way to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in March 1986, and also topped the U.S. rock chart while becoming a substantial hit across Europe. Think hazy mid-'80s afternoon, Music Channel on TV, and this soft focus ballad coming on between louder rock videos. You might not remember every lyric, but that name in the chorus and the emotional pull of the hook sticks. The vibe is emotional soft rock, a breakup song wrapped in warm synths and guitars. It's the kind of track you'd put on repeat after an argument staring out the window. Dramatic, but not over the top, sad, but radio-friendly, written by Peter Wolf and Ina Wolf.
A dream will come true, Sara, Sara.
Produced by Peter Wolf and Jeremy Smith, Sara comes from Starship's album Knee Deep in the Hoopla. After We Built This City, this follow-up ballad reached #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 in March 1986 and became one of the year's big sellers in North America. This is the one you might recognize the moment the guitar and vocal come in, even if you haven't thought about it in years. It's that big, earnest, I'm finally gonna tell you I love you ballad, pure 80s, slow dance material for rock kids.
I'm gonna take you by surprise and make you realize.
The vibe blends arena rock and soft rock, huge guitars and drums, but with a tender, romantic core. It's perfect for prom scenes, imaginary movie trailers, or those teenage fantasies where you picture yourself confessing your feelings on a rainy night. Written and produced by Tom Schultz, Amanda was recorded as early as 1980, but didn't come out until 1986 on Boston's long-delayed third album, Third Stage. Despite having no official music video, the song became Boston's biggest chart success, hitting #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 2 weeks and topping the U.S. mainstream rock chart as well, plus reaching #1 in Canada.
Listen to the fear that's gone.
Memory Trigger, that fragile, soulful vocal on the title line, and the image of Mick Hucknall on a train in the video, a young guy looking out the window, thinking about his past. It's one of those songs that can stop a room when it comes on.
Keep holding on.
Even if people don't remember who sings it, the vibe is deeply emotional but very controlled. Sophisti-pop, soft rock, blue-eyed soul, call it what you want. It's pure stare out of the window while your life plays back in your head music.
'Cause nothing here is wrong.
This is perfect for breakup montages, long solo bus rides, and those 2 a.m. moments when you're alone with your thoughts. Written by Mick Hucknall and Neil Moss, produced by Stuart Levine, the song first came out in the UK in 1985 and barely made a dent.
nothing ever could, yeah.
A 1986 re-release changed everything. It hit #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and climbed to #2 on the UK singles chart, becoming Simply Red's breakout international hit. Memory Trigger, the video that continues the story from Take On Me, the couple, the dramatic visuals, the band playing in a gothic church with intense lighting. If you only vaguely remember it, you probably just filed it under that other Aha song. The vibe is enormous, dramatic synths, big drums, soaring vocals. It's darker and more complex than Take On Me, with lyrics about pressure, anxiety, and the disconnect between reality and what you see on TV. This is nighttime synth pop, perfect for moody walks and introspective drives. Written by Paul Wakhtar and produced by Alan Tarney, it's from the band's debut album, Hunting High and Low. In early 1986, it did something wild. It actually went to #1 on the UK singles chart for 2 weeks, beating the peak of Take On Me in that country, while also reaching the US top 20 and becoming a substantial hit across Europe. Memory Trigger, that slow, pleading chorus, "I'm only human," sung like a confession, not a slogan. You can picture a dimly lit video, the band's cool image, softened by a very vulnerable lyric about messing up and asking for forgiveness. The vibe is lush, slow, and soulful. This is synth pop meets Minneapolis R&B, smooth programmed drums, warm keyboards, and a melody that sounds tailor-made for late-night radio. It's perfect for post-argument apologies, alone in your room regret, or just lying in the dark with headphones on. Human was written and produced by legendary duo Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis for the Human League's 1986 album Crash.
Born to make mistakes.
The collaboration took the British synth pop pioneers to new territory, and it worked. The single topped the charts in the United States, giving the band their second US #1 after Don't You Want Me, and also hit #1 in Canada while reaching the top 10 across parts of Europe.